Okay, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I am going to be starting my playthrough of Ratchet and Clank for the PlayStation 3. Let's get into it. So this is actually my first time recording with OBS as well, by the way. So I want to see how things go here. "2012. So yeah, at the time, this anniversary collection on the PS3 was actually put out for their 10th anniversary, and now here we are, another 10 years later, and well, this is still the closest thing that we have here. So, Planet Veldin, look at that, just started the game there. Okay, I know why I got 2 save slots. I actually grinded a little bit. There's a glitch you can use to get an infinite amount of bolts. So here we are, right at the start of the game. Great. This is the challenge mode playthrough.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
Yeah, I actually grinded a little bit because I wanted to get the Rhino. Kind of sucks that these cutscenes are still stuck in 4x3. Wasn't the most amazing remaster effort in the world. It's still got a lot of like PS2 assets, as you can see, but still better than the remake on PS4, though. At least it's the original storyline. But yeah, the gameplay itself, it looks pretty good. It kind of holds up. Doesn't look half bad. Alright, first things first, I want to make a separate save slot for this playthrough. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, perfect. Alright, so here we are, beginning of the game. This is Ratchet's ship. His original ship. Kind of looks like a junker. Yeah, this doesn't look half bad though, man. It's aged pretty well. Yep, got the Rhino here. Don't worry, I'm not going to cheese the whole game. I'm not going to use the Rhino the whole playthrough. I am going to use some different weapons. The weapons are definitely one of the strong suits of this platforming game. It's got a pretty large variety of different weapons, and they're all, very well thought out in terms of your different situations. Your blaster is kind of for your smaller enemies. The bomb glove is useful for groups of smaller enemies. Every weapon has its own purpose, its own unique strength for a situation. And of course, your wrench you want to use is break open crates, bolts. And yeah, you just pretty much want to explore around the level. Kind of take it easy the first level, it's really easy as you go. Got a couple more robot enemies here. So yeah, I've also upgraded my health for this playthrough. I'm pretty good at these Ratchet and Clank games, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. Like I said, I mean, I've got a lot of experience with these games. I've played them on PS2 and PS3 already, multiple times. So, but it's been a little while since I played this, though.
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of... My race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here.
Oh, so it's like China,
But
basically.
I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation. And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this, wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Deal.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Wow, I'm already a
This is
problem, huh?
great.
Game just started.
So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is B54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
Oh, God. Student driver
So,
alert.
you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny...
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Well, that's the end of the game. Oh, no, of course he's survived.
Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one
Yeah,
of the inhabitants.
thanks to your excellent driving.
If there are any left.
Wow. Alright, so this is the gold weapons room here. You can actually transport over here, and you can, using secret bolts or whatever that you find, you can actually buy these upgraded versions of your current weapons. Pretty cool. I don't have the morpho ray though. In this playthrough, I don't. Not yet. Is there any of them that I can buy? I didn't really bother getting any of the gold bolts, so I don't think I can. What gold bolts do I even have? Forget where it's at. Yeah, but once you beat the game, you can unlock a bunch of extra stuff, which is pretty cool. So a lot of people complain about the controls of this game. I think you just got to get used to it. I don't think it's that bad, actually.
I got some great bargains for you today.
But a lot of people don't like this game because of the controls.
That's a real beauty.
I think
That's a
I'm
real
stocked
beauty.
up on everything else. So that's one of the improvements that the third game really made, is that you can buy all the ammo for all your guns with just one click, which was really awesome. It's a really welcome quality of life improvement. So we're gonna have some platforming here. It's like the sewer level. Every game has to have one, and this game is no exception. This is the, good way to get you used to the controls and everything. Section. It's always so satisfying to drop down on your enemies. Whack them, give them a good whack with the wrench. And yes, you can swim in this one. You can dive underwater. I messed that one up. It's actually quicker if you jump in the water. You can get it through going faster. But yeah, I mean, gameplay-wise, I think this game really still holds up pretty well. It's a really fun game. If you like platformers, this one's a good time. It's not ridiculously hard like Ratchet and Clank. It'll give you a decent challenge, I think, later on. But it's nothing too crazy. So.
Dad blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking. The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this goddamn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything
Working people
worth a
have
lot
to
of
wait on
bolts?
Joe
I got
Biden
this
to help
thing
them.
shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
500 volts. I feel bad for this guy. He thinks 500 volts is worth
Did
selling
you just slide down
information.
a sewer pipe?
Should have charged way more than that.
Mayday, mayday! This is the solar ship
Couldn't unlock the next
Radical.
level
We
without
seem to
it.
be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
But we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long!
Kid, let's M-screen!
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarks.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say, I've never seen him look so freaked out.
So Ratchet is definitely younger in this one. You can tell he's just like he's way less mature in this one compared to the other two in the trilogy. Kind of like the more edginess of him now. Like it really shows like the character development overall. Kind of really highlights that. Yeah, so this was one of the areas where the PS4 version really shined. It just, the amount of environmental detail that they added to this area in particular, I mean, that's really what it immediately just stands out. Kind of interesting doing a comparison. I always loved comparing, you know, different systems, different game ports to different systems. It's interesting to see what they decided to do with the hardware resources that they had, especially early on. So limited with the amount of resources they had. I think the PS2 only had like, what, 32 megs of RAM. And it's still, the PS3 version still uses a lot of the, you know, the PS2 assets. It's just, it's in HD now. So, I think it actually runs at like 720p, but upscales it to 1080p, and I'm pretty sure it runs at 60 frames per second as well, which is nice. So I do prefer the PS3 version of the trilogy. Even though they can have a little bit of issues here and there, it's nothing serious. And the increase in resolution is, you know, much appreciated, so I definitely prefer the PS3 version these days. I wish they would bring this onto the newer systems like PS4 and PS5. Like in its original form, I'm not talking about the remake. I definitely prefer the original storyline. Because the remake was actually based off of the movie. So the blaster, I think, works really well here.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's Robo Shack, it's Quarktastic!
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Nice. Alright, so with that accomplished, we have officially completed this planet. Of course, there's some secrets lying around, you know. There's some backtracking that you can do. It's optional in these games. But you can get secrets like, you know, gold bolts and some skill points and stuff like that. But again, you know, totally optional if you want to do those or not.
I got some great bargains for you today.
I really like the humor of these games too. You know, it's like some of the jokes in it, it's got like a lot of adult jokes and references and stuff like that that would just go like straight over your head as a kid. But then you replay these games later on as an adult and you're like, oh, I get it now. Because you don't get it when you're a kid, you know. Real clever. I just like the humor of it. It's really well done. Definitely a game that I think any age, for any person really could get into these kind of games. Which is part of why I love these kind of games so much. It's not like, you know, I mean, some people would say like, oh, it's a kid's game, but I mean, I feel like games like this can really just be enjoyed by any age. You know, you don't have to be a particular age to enjoy it. You could be 6 years old, you could be 60 years old, and you would still, I think, get some enjoyment out of this. That's what I love about it so much. Got a new enemy here. Early on, the wrench is pretty viable if you really wanted to. Get it dodging and stuff like that. You just use the wrench-based ammo. Pretty helpful early on if you're trying to save us some bolts. Be good at that platforming, you know. They're pretty generous with the health too. So you don't have anything to worry about. And loading times are good, so even if you die and you respawn, and loading times are really good. Probably a little bit longer if you have this game on disc, but I have this game digitally, so I don't have the slingshot yet. So I got to get the yeah. Throughout the game, you'll encounter, you know, certain obstacles and stuff like that that require different gadgets. And for this one, we need the slingshot, which is a classic for the series. Everybody knows it's the slingshot. If you ever play one of these. I like how all the weapons really have like an impact, you know? Like you feel the weight of everything, you know? Pretty cool. Throw a bomb at them. They get knocked back. And you can use that to your advantage of them getting stunned, you know? Pretty cool. can also throw your wrench a little bit. If you want. It's like a boomerang wrench. So I would say that they definitely improved the movement system in the second game. But that's not to say, like I said, that this one I don't think is bad. I pin it down to, you know, Ratchet not being trained yet. Like, he gets trained in the second game. So I kind of pin it down to him just not really being
no signal
fit
whatsoever.
yet.
This
That
downtime
makes
is
sense.
killing me.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Don't be so literal, son. The problem is I'm stranded on this backwater planet and my star client is nowhere to be found.
Hey, we saw you on that infobot. You're Skid's agent.
Was Skid's agent. Haven't seen him since our ship crashed. And an agent without a client is like a flea without a dog. Say, you look like an athletic kid. If you can bring back the championship prize from the hoverboard races in Blackwater City, I'll make you my next star.
We have no time for trivial matters, sir.
I could be the next Skid McMarks.
Again, this just really shows Ratchet's immaturity. You know, he doesn't care about saving. He clearly doesn't care about saving Flanders or nothing like that. He's just thinking out for himself. Pretty selfish in this first game, really. He's just like, it's kind of funny. Again, it just really shows the character development over time. I really like about the series too.
It's him, Skid McMarks.
That man from the infobot.
In the flesh, little dude. You guys get a load of that epic space battle I was in?
We saw you, screaming for help.
That was like a war cry. My agent and I got ambushed on the way to hoverboard practice.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
He's okay. But I've had a little trouble getting back to my ship due to my sprained ankle.
Oh, come on.
If you can take out all the sand sharks, I just might have a spare hoverboard for you.
We'd love to help you, Mr. McMarks, but Ratchet and I need to find Captain...
One of your boards? I've always wanted a decent hoverboard. Well, alright. You just keep that foot elevated.
Okay, so we gotta kill all the sand sharks here. Down this way, yeah. So for this one, kind of recommend this. Flamethrower. Pretty good. Kind of flip the analog stick in a circle and kill all your surrounding enemies. Which again, like this wouldn't really be a problem in the second and third game, but because his movement is more limited, you kind of have to be a little bit more clever with your weapon choices. Have to take out, you know, enemies in different ways, kind of compensate for the lack of his abilities to move around. So when you get overwhelmed, it's a good idea to use a flamethrower. Works really well for a bunch of small enemies that are all around you. You need that rapid fire that the bomb glove just can't put out. So I think it was kind of an intentional design choice for them doing that, because they wanted you to use a variety of weapons, right? They didn't want you to just use, you know, the same weapon through the whole game. Which, I mean, I suppose you could if you're really good at the game. I mean, you got people that will try to do, you know, wrench-only runs and stuff like that. They're really hardcore. I mean, it is technically possible to do that. And later games didn't really care how you did it. I mean, it's definitely easier to just use the same weapon for the whole game, but this one definitely wanted to encourage using a variety of weapons. So it's all about like learning the enemies, learning their attack patterns, learning how they reacted, and learning the gun strength and the gun efficiency. And that's really what these games are all about. And I think that was something that they really took away in the later games. Didn't really get that later on. Alright, so we got 3 more sand sharks left. Got some ammo over here. The soundtrack is another really outstanding part of this game. All the songs like really fit well with the environment that they're in. Not over here. One left somewhere. Hiding somewhere. Find it. There he is. Cool.
Here, man. Catch.
A brand new Z3000. You can't even buy these.
Well, I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
Alright, pick up the hoverboard. Alright, so now let's head back to the ship, and let's head to Metropolis. I love how you can see all these different ships flying around. Pretty cool looking. Definitely a lot of attention to detail for the time. Seeing it in HD really did kind of bring it to life too. I would love to see like a true remaster of the original trilogy. Like more detail, you know, 4K resolution, stuff like that. Maybe 120 frames per second option. I'd actually kind of like that instead of just them making new Ratchet and Clank games, you know. Considering how amazing the latest one looks, imagine the original trilogy being brought up to modern standards. Because this was a fairly lazy remaster. It was really just more of an HD port than it was a remaster. Which again, not really complaining. It's just they could definitely do more than that these days, you know. I know this is a lot of people's favorite level, is this one right here.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Music for this one is iconic, for sure.
That's a real beauty.
Again, the environmental detail is, for the time, this was next level right here. Like, imagine going from a PS1 and then you get this, and then this is the first game you play on a PS2, and you see this. It's really something to behold for that time. Quite a lot of detail for that era.
Welcome to the Captain Quirk fitness course. If you're strong enough, fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck, Quark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
Excuse me, Captain, but we have more pressing issues. We urgently need
Randomly
your assistance.
picked up a bolt there.
Clank,
Yes?
do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh.
So we got some more platforming here. You can wall jump here. First time we're seeing that. Ooh, made it through that. How about that? Nope, not gonna make that. There we go. Very nice. Seeing all these skyscrapers and huge buildings everywhere, it really is quite impressive. Pretty cool looking.
Listen up, you loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
What do you mean?
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it is weak. Weak! When I was competing, I would devour courses like that for breakfast!
Bet that's not all.
If it were up to me, you would drill for the rest of the day. But somehow you managed to impress that fool Captain Quark.
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot, so you can sway to and fro like little insects.
All right, let's see it.
Not so fast. Today, the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad. Life's not fair.
Alright, here's your pitiful 1,000 bolts for McDonald's.
Sweet. I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that. The two of you make me sick.
And then we got a snort like Dark Side kill there. Very nice. Okay. Moving on here. Yeah. Swing shot stuff is pretty cool in this game. The one thing that does kind of suck is you have to manually equip it every single time. Anytime you actually need to use it, you can't just... Like in the later games, I think the third one is the one that added the ability to just... It'll automatically equip when you're near the swing shot and you hit the fire button. Because it works just like any other weapon in the game. You hit the circle button to fire. But it won't fire unless you're near one. But in this one, you have to have it equipped. Even though I don't need any bolts, obviously. I don't want to go through the level. It's fun. Honestly, just like going through the level, I still find this fun. I don't know, man. It just feels good to play. If I can take this dude out. Obviously, this early on, normally you wouldn't have access to something like this, but Normally you'd have to use the blaster, but I don't feel like using half of my ammo for the blaster to take them out. Since I have better weapons, I might as well use them right. Back here. He does not want to hit him for some reason. Or he doesn't want to do the hyper strike on him. I don't know why I wouldn't doing that. You can actually hit these and make them blow up manually too.
Ratchet, that's the man we saw on the infobot. Remember? He knows Captain Quark.
Hey, you're that robot guy, right?
No, actually, I build robots. I myself am not a robot guy,
you've got
per
a
se.
stripe running through your tongue.
Nerd.
I like him.
So, now that we've cleared that up, what can I do for you?
Well, we saw your infobot announcement. You were with Captain Quark. We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable. However, I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial. Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya. I may be able to help you out after all. How does a helipack upgrade sound?
Upgrade?
Natch. Since he's a 766, I could have the little guy up and flying in no time. Of course, I'll just need my fee for service.
Yeah, so these models haven't exactly aged very gracefully. Got some weird, like, texture issues going on in that cutscene.
Okay, this won't hurt a bit.
Hey, wait. Ratchet, am I cool now?
Yeah, you the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
This definitely takes the platforming up a notch. Like all these cool moves. World's slowest firing missiles right here. We're early on in the game, so, you know, we want to make it easy. To me, it's, like, pretty laughable, though. Really jump right over those, no problem. Take them out. Here's all the different weapons in the game. Like I said, I'm missing one, but I've got my favorites mapped in the quick select. I don't really use the decoy glove. I just had that on there for the the grinding glitch. Put the Visibomb on there. That's a pretty cool weapon. Kind of helps if you want to, you know. Oh yeah, it's inverted. It kind of helps if you want to see what's in front of you, see what's ahead. It'd be kind of useful. Out. So yeah, I like this gun too. It's pretty cool. Didn't even know I'm here yet. Gotta get to that info bot. Well, that was easy. Cool secret area over here. Plenty of bolts. Glad they took that.
Greetings, Executive Chairman Drek. Dispense with the pleasantries, Lieutenant. My sources tell me you're behind schedule. You must prepare this planet to be harvested for our new world.
Yes, sir. As you can see, everything is moving along as planned.
I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. And as your former commander can tell you, I don't take disappointment well.
Yes, sir. I won't fail.
Drek is destroying yet another planet.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
You should not underestimate Chairman Drek. He is quite dangerous. We must find Captain Quark.
Look, that lieutenant doesn't seem so tough. Let's take him out ourselves.
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Drek is.
Now you're talking.
Go back. Planet Gloria. You know, kind of funny thinking back. In the 1920s, they thought this would be the year 2000. They thought like this is the kind of stuff we would have: flying cars and planetary travel and all kinds of stuff. I mean, there was a few things that they predicted that came true in a way, but a lot of this stuff was just like, yeah, it didn't happen. It's kind of fun to look back at what they thought life would be like that then. So he's got nothing else to say. Just head back. Definitely makes it a lot faster. Just ride on this if you wanted to. Both roads that way. Oh, and I forgot to mention too, you do have a map here as well. So if you ever get lost, you can but yeah, doesn't look like there's anything else to do here, so go ahead and head to the next level. Oh, and I can head back to that other weapon now that I had that swing shot. That's something else I've got to do too.
Yes, quite lovely. That should just about do it. Commander, we are finished with this world. Commence towing our planet to its next destination. Lieutenant!
Yes, sir.
You have fulfilled your tree quota. Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
Not so fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy everything.
Yeah, so there is some backtracking in these games. You will have to go back to previous planets, you know, after you acquire certain gadgets that you needed to proceed in certain parts. Turn these in order to traverse certain parts of the level. You'll have to screw those in. Giant bolts. But then he's got a wrench handy. Yeah, but I really don't see the point of a map. These levels are pretty small. So, you know, there's really only like 2 different pathways per level you can go to. So, I don't really think you could ever really get lost in these games. But they added a map anyways. So, pretty cool. I pretty much never use the map, but it's there if you want to, or if you need to. Ooh, he moved just in time. Still got him anyway there. Hit him so hard he landed up there. Wow. I think they're trying to kick me, but they don't have enough time. I come down and hit him with that wrench before they have a chance. It's called a hyper strike, by the way. It's more powerful than your regular swing. So, I think it's worth 2 hits. So you know what we'll do? We'll do a wrench to axe right here. Come on. Got him. Too hyper strike. I thought about using a blaster on him, but like, yeah, he's slow enough. I can get him. Here. Some more bolts up here. All right, cool. Getting health. So originally, I think the suck cannon was up here, but I've already collected that, so... Actually, I think it's coming right here. So I think you can, it's technically, it appears twice, but it says, like, if you try to get it again, it says, you got the suck cannon again. And it just goes away, so it doesn't really do anything. So there's absolutely no reason for me to go over here. I'm just doing it for the hell of it. Yep, there it is. So I want you to do 3 of these guys at the same time. So I can get through this stuff with some damage. Oh, I did take a hit there. Got me. Pretty good though.
Sweet.
Yeah, you got the stuck cannon again. Pretty cool planet, Planet Dora. I like this one.
I got some great bargains for you today. Oh, that's a nice one.
Okay, so now we gotta take the other path up here. So we need an additional gadget here. Can't get through here yet. So we gotta go to a different planet and collect that gadget, then come back here. So yeah, like I said, there's definitely a lot of backtracking in this game, which was definitely, you know, part of that era, right? They often had games where you had to travel back and forth between different planets and stuff like that. So let's head back here and try out that swing shot. It's really fun, by the way. Back on planet Iridia. You have to these guys, so yeah, obviously enemies respawn. We gotta go over here, up towards there, into that factory. Right over here. And yeah, you can kind of use a little bit of the manipulate the movement system a little bit there. Notice I was so quick to hyper strike that I ended up landing on top of these boxes. It gives you a little bit of extra momentum if you hyper strike after it. But you got to do it right, otherwise you'll drop right down like that, strike the ground. So it's really about timing, you know. You pull off some pretty cool moves. You know what you're doing. Like, if you watch a speed run of this, it's really insane. The kind of moves that the community can figure out how to do. It's pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite platformers. Just I really love the way the game feels, the momentum of everything, the physics. It's all really, really well done. And it only got better as the series progressed. Really cool stuff. skipped right past that one, all the way up here. And we got a dual swing here. Drop down. And here's where we get our trespass.
Yes!
So this is like a puzzle type mini game. Basically you gotta match these lasers up, and they pretty much have one of these in every Ratchet and Clank game. You know, they change it up, of course, every single one. It's not the same one every time, but you can kind of tell what's going on. Make all these go green, and good to go. And they can't be intersecting each other. That'll block off the laser field. So it's just a puzzle, little puzzle game. Once you solve it, allows you to progress. So now that we got that, we can head back. And we can continue forward now.
Hi there, Fuzzball. Oh, that's a nice one.
Looks like I'm all stocked up. Wow, I've already been recording for over an hour. Well, time flies when you're having fun. But that's going to do it for part 1 of this. I'm going to split this into multiple parts. So, catch you for part 2. Take care.